I'm Joshua Hanlon here in Portugal for the Lego Fan Weekend, and I'm joined by Tito, one of the Portuguese Lego builders, and we are in an incredible space here filled with Lego bricks on all four sides pretty much here. So if you want to talk about what this space we're in, kind of this building in general, what it's used for, and how it connects with the community here in Portugal.
This is a space. It was given to us by the CTO. We felt the need to have a space for this huge collection of bricks. It's used for mainly big constructions because for several reasons people either they don't have enough parts or enough space at home. They need to build together with other people. That's why we got this space. We have lots of parts that were gathered for several years. It started by a big donation by one of our members. He is the one that manages the space. He had humongous quantity of parts at home, and he decided to give them to the community so that they could be used by other people that don't have the chance to build. We got parts from project support from Lego and logbooks, and that's the main origin of the parts.
Many lugs would be jealous of this space with all of this, the build area here, and just all of these bricks accessible. It's really amazing. But this is only part of the space you actually have here. So if you can talk about some of the other areas in the building we're in and kind of what some of the other areas are used for.
Yes. We are in a building that was originally built to be a parking lot with several floors. This space right next to the workshop has a storage unit and another room for separation to separate parts and to store some sets and the minifigs and everything. On an upper floor we have public space. For sometimes we need to stay here for a weekend or for 2 or 3 days. We have a space for people to stay. We have beds for 8 people, 2 full bathrooms, a small kitchen, and people can stay here.
That is so incredible. Not only do you have this space that we're in here with all these bricks, you have several beds, a kitchen, and everything. People can stay here for the weekend or a week or something and build and be able to eat and everything right here in this area. You know, something you touched on many times, there's people giving their parts to the community, or, you know, building a mock, and then that kind of gets put into the community selection here. So, you know, all of this kind of sharing of parts as an American sounds very, you know, socialistic, and people are like, oh, you're all sharing your parts and it's all one large community. I want my own parts. You know, this has to be my collection. I don't want to share those. So I think a lot of people would kind of have that response. So, you know, you can talk about how this very unique situation where everyone kind of pools their parts and how that works, and how, you know, you make sure that everything stays as one big collection and people don't get greedy and want to take stuff for themselves.
It's a win-win situation. The community wins, our event win with big constructions. Each member wins because they had the chance to build, to put their ideas on a table, show them to the public. So everybody wins, and people started believing in this big project, and that's why it works. If I live far from here and I need to work and I need some big quantity of some parts, I can ask Miguel that manages the place, and I need this part in that quantity. He manages to put that quantity in a bag or a box, and I take that home, I build, and this is all based on trust. We trust each other. We trust that that member will return the parts. And that usually happens. We never had a problem. So until it happens, that's what we try to do to help our members.
So yeah, as long as everyone trusts each other, then you can have this massive collection, which allows people with small personal collections to be able to do larger builds because they can use the community bricks here. Right now, obviously, the reason we're here in Portugal is for the Lego Fan Weekend event. So how is this space kind of used when you have a show like that going on, and what do people use this space for? Do you take bricks from here to the show? How does that work?
This is our first event with this new workshop. As of now, this is only for we are not using it that much during the event because it's 500 meters away. But yes, we need to, for sometimes we need to take the boxes with parts to the exhibition for some contests and some activities. Maybe in the future we can use these for other purposes during the exhibitions.
Well, that is fascinating look at some of the community parts and everything going on here in Portugal. So I appreciate you talking with me about this space. I think it's really amazing, and you're very lucky to have this space for the Lego building community in this area here. So thank you. I appreciate it.
Thank you. You are always welcome to come and to share this experience. I hope you enjoyed.
Definitely. I'm sure I'll be back in the future. Thank you.
Thank you.